Hello, to start off our cities today, our American cities, we're going to start with our traditional horizon line, which we learned about last time. Now I'm using a very dark pencil because I've learned that the regular pencils you will not be able to see. But as you know, I'm a big fan of drawing light until you know it's right. Now we previously learned about 1 point perspective, which means there is one dot in the middle. For a cityscape, you're going to need to move on from that to 2 point perspective. So I'm going to draw a dot on one side and another dot on the other. Now anything from here over to here, you're going to use that dot for. Anything from here to here, you're going to use that dot for. It's not that different than 1 point in the way that you are using the lines to show you where the sides of the building are. So I'm going to start with some front faces, okay? The main thing we're going to learn about in this is overlapping buildings. Because as you know, when you see a building, they're in a city, there are definitely buildings behind it. If you look in this picture here, you'll notice you can definitely see parts of buildings. You don't see full buildings, but the ones that are in the front or the foreground, as we learned about already, are definitely in the front. So I'm going to start over here and draw, and I'm going right from the bottom because, well, just because. Okay, so then these are the front facing. This is the front side, which means it can just use the sides of the paper. Notice I'm using the end of my ruler as the edge so that I can have all straight. Now, all of the windows on this face will be all straight. But if I drew the side of the building, which I am definitely planning to do, it will not be. So I'm going all up and down movements to draw the windows. I'm not going to draw every window for you today, but I am definitely going to draw some of them just to get you started. So all the windows are going to kind of look like that. Now on the side, I'm going to use this spot. Obviously, I'm not going to use that one. That one's too far away. But to draw the side, I'm going to draw a line like this. Now, I'm not going to go all the way down. The reason why I'm not going to go all the way down is because I don't think that I want make my building quite that long. I'm going to go a little bit, just a little bit. And then again, I'm going to use that line that goes straight up and down, that straight vertical, to go from there to the bottom of the page. Now, it's kind of cut off there, but if it weren't, this was the bottom of the building. Let's say I decided to not make it at the bottom. Let's say I decided to make that the bottom. I would then use that same vanishing point to draw it from there to there, and then that would be the side of the building. Okay, can you kind of see it maybe? I hope so. I hope you can see this. I'm going to maybe make another building in the middle. Maybe I'll make it taller. Remember, not all buildings are the same height. And maybe I will make this one like this. You definitely need to have, when we're done, a very jagged top. So I want you to fill the whole page with some buildings, would look really cool, or city, or whichever building you decided to choose from. And then again, I'm going to use the same side over here. I'm not going to make it go all the way down because I don't want it to go all the way down. I don't think it's ready to go all the way down. I think it would be too wide. I mean, I guess it could be a wide building if I wanted it to, but it would stop right where that building is. Now, I might want to make a building between it. Now, you might say, Mrs. Hansberry, how are you going to do that? How are you going to make a building that's skinny? Well, guess what? It's not going to be that skinny. It's going to be a lot wider, but it's going to be hiding behind this building here. So all I have to do is draw a straight line like that, and a straight line like this, and I stop when I get to the building, the other building, because it's behind it. And then I'm going to draw a line from here to here. Now it looks like there's a building behind it. Now you might ask about the side windows, which would be my next question. So these side windows here would be using, again, the vanishing point. They are not going to be square like that over there because they are on the side. So I'm going to use that as a pivot point, just like we did for the scream. And then I'm going to make some windows that go like that, straight up and down this way. So that could be one window like that. And then if I wanted to make them on the bottom quarter, it's going to go down like that. So every window, and I'm just going to draw a bunch of little dashes real quick just to give you the idea, the feel of how these windows are going to be situated so they all fit, because they will all fit, and they will fit absolutely perfectly. Now the only one that's going to be kind of straightish on the bottom will be that one, because it is on the actual vanishing point, or not the vanishing point, the horizon line. And then I'm going to keep on going. And these lines are going to go straight up and down like this. So you're going to use a line that goes straight up and down to make these marks here. So you have your building like this. You can fill up your buildings any way you like. I want you to enjoy the process and have a good day.